How to use inversion in conditional sentences. Have you ever wondered how to make your conditional sentences sound more formal or emphatic? Inversion in conditional sentences is a great way to do just that. It involves reversing the usual order of the subject and auxiliary verb, often replacing the word if. This technique is particularly common in formal writing and speech. Let's break it down step by step. First, let's look at the first conditional, which deals with real future possibilities. The standard form is if followed by the present simple, then will and the base verb. For example, you might say, if you should need help, call me. In the inverted form, you would say, should you need help, call me. This structure adds a polite tone and can imply a bit of uncertainty. Next, we have the second conditional, which is used for hypothetical situations in the present or future. The standard form starts with if, followed by the past simple or the past subjunctive of be, then would and the base verb. For instance, if I were you, I would apologize becomes, were I you, I would apologize. This inversion is more formal and is less common in casual conversation. Another way to use the second conditional is with other verbs. For example, if I were to leave, I would say goodbye can be inverted to, were I to leave, I would say goodbye. This form also maintains a formal tone. Now let's discuss the third conditional, which talks about hypothetical situations in the past. The standard structure is if followed by the past perfect, then would have and the past participle. For example, if she had known she would have come can be inverted to had she known she would have come. This emphasizes the unreal past condition. Remember, when using inversion, the word if is omitted. The auxiliary verb or the past subjunctive, were or had, comes before the subject. This structure is mostly used in formal writing or speeches to add emphasis or politeness. Inversion is not typically used in everyday informal conversation, but you will often find it in literature and formal requests. When pronouncing inverted conditionals, the auxiliary verb at the beginning carries the stress, highlighting the conditional nature of the statement. Understanding the correct auxiliary verb and verb form is key to using inversion accurately. This technique does not change the meaning of your sentences but alters the tone and level of formality. So, to use inversion in conditional sentences, identify the type of conditional, remove if, and invert the auxiliary verb or were or had along with the subject. This grammatical tool can add a touch of elegance to your writing and speaking.